of the BreeCMS Workshop, where we basically give you the tips and the tricks on how to make BreeCMS work very well for you and for your business. Today we are going to be looking at one of our most used feature within the business, which is within the platform. Which is appointment booking. So we're going to be talking about how you integrate appointment booking into your existing website. Now, for some of you, these are things that are already been integrated for you. And for some of you, these are things that you might want to integrate in a different area. It might be at the moment, based on what we're going to be showing you, you've noticed that there are some other areas within your website that could do with this appointment booking feature. Now, it's important for you to know that for you to be able to access this, you need to be have an active subscription on BreeCMS, and your subscription should enable you have appointment booking as a feature. And there are different types of levels of appointment booking. Some have services and some do not have services. Some have only one operator, some have more than one operator, depending on the level of subscription that you are on. So today, my colleague Ayobami is going to be running us through how this feature works and how you could use this very well for your business. And if we have any questions, you could ask the team after this on the table. Ayobami, are you here? You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, please take it away.
All right. Yeah. Hi, everyone, and good afternoon to you wherever you are. So I'll be walking us through how to integrate the appointment booking on your website, and yeah, I'll be showing our existing customers and the new ones that probably would want to have the same feature on how it can be integrated. So yeah, this is just a test page which I've created for the appointment booking. Just have the normal navigations. Oh, sorry, I think I'm not sharing my screen yet. So yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, so my screen is up now and I believe everyone can see it. So here's a website I'll be using, a test website I'll be using for the appointment booking. So like I said, I've just created a page that has the navigation area and the Euro banner and the footer. So now the appointment itself is not within this page. So when you want to create appointments like that, you want to integrate appointments into your website. Once you're logged onto the back end of BreeCMS, there's this navigation at the top here that says appointments. So you click on it. Once you click on that, currently this particular website has one that has been created already, but I'll be creating a new one for this particular purpose, so we all can know how to do that by ourselves. So yeah, at the top here we can see this button that says create new booking event. All you want to do is click, and once that is done, you want to give the event a name. So if for this particular purpose, I'm just going to say test event, and just give it this event description. And there I would say the location should be location. So that's all about the booking. As you can see on the left part here that says about the booking. So I've said everything about the booking here, and then there's this place that says send an email to the clients with details about their meeting. So you want to make sure you check that. So once a client books an appointment, they get a return email that tells them about their booking, and then tell them about your availability as well. So now here's the operator and services area. So for the operator, it basically states the person who they will be meeting, and yeah, so for services like Tommy had mentioned earlier, so depending on the kind of subscription you're on, depending on the kind of service the kind of services you're rendering, if you have like a particular service, there are rooms for you to create services that you want them to book an appointment for a specific service, and for this particular um for this particular walkthrough, I won't be going through that. I'm just going to go direct. Say you're booking a direct operator, so I'm going to be adding an operator in here. So at the moment, there is a particular operator. Like I said, we have a ready-made appointment booking that we already have. So I'm just going to be using the same operator. So adding the operator. Now we have an operator. As you can see this area that says link services. So if I had created services earlier, I can easily link them the services. So um the previous event, the previous booking we have, there has some services. So I can just use this as a test. Just pick one, link it, and then I can always link the other as well. So with this now, it shows like there are two different services that are being rendered. So after that is done, you can then go to the availability part. So if you're going to be available every day, you want to set that. So you can see from here, set the availability. The operator is available for booking next 2 weeks, and there there are drop downs that you can use to like change if you're just going to be available for a particular day, next 2 days, three, or you're going to be available pretty much all the time, which is indefinitely. So major time you want to pick indefinitely, then you can then set the days at which you're going to be available within this particular area. So this place says every day. If you're like running a business of Monday to Friday, you want to make sure you pick Monday to Friday. And if you prefer your appointments to be for Saturday and Sunday, you can have that as well. And if you prefer it to be on a particular day, you can also have that as well. Then you can set the hours at which you want to be available. So for this particular one now, as you can see here, I have from 9 to 5. So say you want to be available about 3 times on Monday, you can just do, then you want to make sure your timing are like well set so people can book for those times that you are available. So let's do 9 to 10. You can then pick Monday again. Then you do, so you're gonna be having one 9 to 10. So maybe you want to give space for 11 to 12 for another, and that same Monday as well. You want to have another one for say 1 to 2. So once all that is set, you can then set the availability increments, which will be shown on the event calendar, so they can know that. So you can say for 45 minutes, and the scheduling notice is when to notify the clients and yourself. Say you're having a meeting in this minute, like 30 minutes from now, 15 minutes from now, 1 hour from now. So you can always do that, say 30 minutes to the meeting, and then buffer between appointments will be like the gaps between each um appointment. So you can say that should be for 20 minutes. Then you can set a limit on the sessions you want to have per day. So for these hours you're available now, if you don't want many people to book your time, you can set a limit on that and say max number shouldn't be more than 3 people, and it's just going to be 3 people that will be able to book appointment for that day. So once that is done, you want to scroll back to the top, then create like a form for them, so you can get their details, which we have ready-made fields there that have been created, the name, email. So if you're interested in getting their number, their business name, you can then add those extra. So let's say we want their number, we want the business name as well. So you can pick company name and then change it to business name. Okay, company's name, and you can add whatever field you want to add again. Maybe you want them to ask you a question, maybe like a text area if they want to drop any information. But for this purpose, we are not going to be adding that. And then you save. So you have all your fields ready, and then you can then confirm that you're done with everything. So you might want to just take a look at it again all over, know that everything is as you want it to be. So for the about booking, you already created the name, the description, and then the location. As well, you look into the operators area, the availability for Mondays, and the form. Everything is on check. Now, this is an area for, say you want them to get a message after they've booked an event. You can just say thanks for booking an event or booking a time with us. And then you can then say we'll get in touch as soon as possible in the description. And that will be the feedback the clients will get once they book the event. Then you save the change. So now to confirm the name of the event, test event. So once the change is saved now, you have an a booking, a booking appointment booking created already, but it's not integrated yet. So you want to go back to your builder. So while it's loading, you want to go back to your builder, go back to that page which I showed you guys at first. So before you create the event at all, you would have created a page for it, and you can always create the event and then create a page for it, whichever way that pleases you. So like I said, this one is just for test sake. So I'm going into the test page which I've created already. So now I've created this particular space for the event. I want to then go into my widgets now and then get the booking widget out, which is there. And once I put that here, now I can easily filter. So the other event that was there earlier was air consultation booking, and the one I created is test event. So I'm picking the one I created for this purpose, and then I can now style it the way I want it to be. I think the particular font for this website is Linsa Bold, and then I want my general font to be Substance Pro. And now we have our events created. And if I save this now and showcase it on the outside, it's going to show our events. So this is the booking, appointment booking we just created not quite long. So on this now, it's showing the services on the page, and it can be beautified beyond this. So say we don't like the look you're seeing right now, you want to go back into that particular page, then edit it, then say you want to change the booking layout, as you can see here, and then you have access to other kind of layouts. You can pick any one of these. So I'll probably go for this, and that should change the look and feel. And then I can always restart from this maybe step settings. I want to change one or two things here. I don't want my background to be white. I want it to be a different color, maybe yellow. And I want my font color to be probably black. And I want the active color to be something else. Since my background is yellow, maybe my active color should be um let me just pick a random color. Maybe it should be this. And once I save that, that would have an effect on my booking. And if I go back to the outer part of it again, I'm just going to go into the tab I already opened and refresh. So we should have a different look and feel now. Yeah, as you can see. So this is the area I start to be yellow. Let me make this more beautiful than it is right now. So I'll refresh again so we can see. Yeah, so I think it's looking better than it was before. So if I'm interested in any of the services that this particular event is providing, I'm just going to click on one, and then yeah, the area I start to carry a background of yellow. That's why we have this area looking like this. And as you can see, my active color that I set to be green is as well green, and my font color is black, like I've set it from the back end, of which you can always pick any color, the one that suits your particular website. So now, if you guys remember, I picked Monday for to be the operators day, to be the available day for the operator, and every other day are not showing at all. You can only pick on Mondays. And if you see the time as well, I set 9 to 10, I set 11 to 12, and I set 1 to 2. Those are the times that are available. So if I want to book an appointment now, all I need to do is just pick a particular day. So maybe I'm not interested in having the meeting on the 6th, I can say on the 20th, and then pick 9 a.m., drop my name, drop my email, drop my number as well, and then drop the company name. So I can then book an appointment after that is done. And then you see the feedback that I created um at the end of the creation of the booking itself. It says, thanks for booking a time with us. We'll get in touch as soon as possible. And then it specified the particular service, which is wigging, with the operator's name that I created the other time, Oluwatomise. And then that is, so now the operator herself will be getting an email, and then with that she can easily tell that, okay, I have an appointment for a particular time, 9 to 9:30 on this day, on the 20th of June. And for the what's it called, the user itself, you can always add that to your calendar if you've got a calendar by clicking on this, and then so you have it inside your own calendar as well. And then you can always have it as a reminder, just to let you know that you have an appointment for that particular day. So that's how you can integrate booking into your website on BreeCMS. And like I said, it can always be styled depending on the kind of service you're rendering. So say, as we say, have time on our side now, say you're not rendering a particular service like this hair salon is doing, we can always revamp it and change it to something else. Maybe they just need to book you directly. So now I'll be going back to that particular appointment, which is test again, then changing one or two things on there. So I'm going back to the operator and services area. So now I don't want any services to be there. I just want them to book an appointment with me direct, and then come tell me the kind of service they want me to render for them. So I'll be deleting this and I'll be getting rid of this. I just want you guys to have another feel of what it would look like without any services being included inside the appointment booking itself. And yeah, this time around, I don't want Mondays alone to be the day I'll be available. I want it to be Monday to Friday. And I want it to always be between the hour of 9 to 10. So, or maybe I want to add extra to it. And as well from 4 to 5 on Mondays to Friday. Yeah, so I don't want to put a limit to it this time around. And my form question, I don't want the company's name to be there. Maybe I want to take another information entirely. Maybe their city or state. Let's just do city and save, and save change as well. Then check my confirmation again. So if I want to change the information, I can always change it, but I don't need to do that because we're just doing this for test, and then just to make sure you know what can be done with the appointment booking. So now that that is done already, I don't need to go back to that page to do anything. All I need to do is go back here and then refresh this. Once I refresh this, it's supposed to be carrying a new look. Yeah. So now, as you can see, it's carrying a different look entirely from what we had before. Now it's showing us the calendar direct because there are no services tagged to the operator this time around, and I can see the days that are available. So like I just did, I made Monday to Friday available, and I made it available between the hour of 4 and then 4:45. So because it's past 9 already, you only showed me the one for 4. So if I pick another day, maybe Tuesday, so you can see that 9 is available because I made 9 as well to be available. So I can easily pick within between this available time. So I'm just going to pick on the 15th, pick for 4 p.m., then enter my field again, then drop my numbers well, and as well drop my city, and I can then book an appointment. And once that is done, the operator receives an email again that somebody had booked an appointment for 4 p.m. on this day, Wednesday, June 15th. So by default, the operator knows that, okay, I have an appointment with somebody for this particular day. So that's pretty much it about the integration of appointment booking into your website. I hope this particular session is helpful. And if you run into any issue, like Tommy had said, you can always, for our existing customers, you can always reach out to us through the channel at which we converse. And if you need any help, we would always be available to render the help. Yeah, so thank you very much everyone for your time, and thank you very much for being a part of this particular session. um Tommy can have the floor to round up the event.
All right, thanks, Ayobami. So I'm hoping that we've seen how easy it is to use BreeCMS for appointment booking. And I'm sure that quite a number of the business users that are seeing this at the moment, you start to think of how you could leverage this within your business. Now, one of the things that we probably did not show, or maybe I could bring Ayobami back to show us that, will be when someone then fills an appointment, what does it look like? Can you cancel it? Can you view it? And the information that the person has entered, are we able to see all of that in the back end? The answer to that is yes, you could view every single aspect of it. And so if you think this is something that you want to use for your business, then please speak to us. Just go to breecms.com. You could chat with us directly from there. If you are online, you could come to us in the business lounge area where we could discuss any issues that you might be having or how you want to integrate this. If you already have BreeCMS, then you would have access to a way in which you could reach out to us to be able to support you and your business in implementing appointment booking in multiple areas. So it's just about how you want to do it and thinking outside the box on what is the best way. We have customers using this for consultation. We have customers using this to basically have clients come to them to do a demo. And we have people using this in just different ways depending on the type of business that they're doing. And we are going to be coming back again very soon, in a few weeks, coming up with another workshop based on popular demand. So if you have any areas you want us to address, if you have any areas you want us to do a quick workshop on, as we've done on this, then please let us know and we'll be able to bring that to you. So very soon we'll be coming up with another workshop, like I mentioned, and which will also be looking at other interesting features of BreeCMS and how you could use that to leverage your business, because truly it's a platform where you could do everything all in one place. You'll have your funnels, you'll have your website, your email marketing, your appointment booking, all those aspects. Now you could have your social media and even your domain and reviews all in one place to actually make it an ultimate system that allows you to pretty much sell more and do less. So until we see you guys next time, if you have any questions, we'll be on the lounge for a few minutes. And if not, then we'll be seeing you guys pretty soon. Thank you for joining us today and hopefully catch you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye, everyone.